Hello and welcome to another update video about the silver price. We look at the silver price here and we have to say, in line with gold, that we can become carefully bullish again. I think the ongoing strength of the silver price and the fact that we moved up quite impulsively, also in line with the gold price, I will now make the breakout scenario my primary expectation. I'm not going to wait for the what I said before, for the 2083 level. I think we can already become carefully optimistic that this correction is over. I mean, my scenario has been fulfilled. We reached here the green area. We only touched it though, but nevertheless, we completed the requirements for this correction. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more of a dip, and maybe it's still happening. I mean, I would give it still a 40% probability to see another low below $18.11. But for now, I think we are going to make the bullish scenario the primary one. I mean, what are the reasons for that? First of all, we broke out of this descending channel. We did that last time already, but I looked at the chart again, and it just looks very impulsive what's happening here. Of course, there is no absolute certainty, and we still need to be a little bit careful. That's why I'm giving you a 60% probability for the breakout and 40% probability for another low. So it's not like 90-10 or 80-20, no, it's 60-40. But still, we want to get carefully optimistic. And I'm going to talk you through here my wave count for the bullish scenario. So the way I see it is, down here we had a couple of 1-2 patterns due to these overlaps here. That's just how you have to count it. So we can start doing that with the wave 1 being, let me just double check that. No, the wave 1 is probably here, the high. So we had here, make that a different color. So that we started here with a wave 1 to the upside from the low. Yeah, so the low, the overall correction is in here. We then started to move up in a wave 1. We came down in a wave 2. So very important for that is that we did not make a lower low. Yeah, so we made a higher low. That means we can now be confident, especially due to this move up, that we are now in a wave 3. Now that wave 3 is not over yet, because as I said, we've got a couple of 1-2 patterns there. So what we have to do, we count this here as another wave 1. That's an impulsive wave. And the next low here, as you can see, it's a 3-wave move. ABC was a wave 2. From here, we then moved up in a wave 3. Now again, that wave 3 could now be complete. Let's see, we don't have any evidence that it is complete yet. What would be the target for that? Let's see if we are already in the target range. Again, we're always looking for at least the 1.618 extension, but in these smaller waves, we can always also look at extended waves. So we take the length of the wave 1, go down to the low of the wave 2. And then we're looking here at the moment at the area between the 2.618 extensions, and we already reached that. Just thinking if we've already, no, I would really struggle to. So just thinking if we had already wave 3 completed here and then we saw wave 4 down. I don't think we have. So target for this then, as we've already reached quite a strong Fibonacci level. And to be fair, that's what I mean. I mean, that's also one reason why I make this the primary expectation. So had we just reached the 1.618 extension, it could have very easily just been a corrective wave. But the fact that we've actually reached the here the higher level, the 2.618 extension already, that is quite bullish. So would expect something here in the area between the 3.618 and the 2.618 extension. So between $20.93 and $20.21. So we're obviously already in the area, so we need to be on high alert for a reversal to the downside in a wave 4. And if we now make in this wave 4, if we focus on this target area range that I'm going to show you in a minute, then we can be even more certain that the low is in here. So we have to base it on the current high, because we reached already the target area. But what we have to assume for this target for the wave 4 is the area between the 23.6% Fibonacci level and the 50%. So this is normally what you would expect for a wave 4, with the minimum requirement would be the 1988 level, the 23.6% Fib level. The ideal retracement would be $19.58. That is the 38.2% Fib level. That's the ideal level for a wave 4. And then to max it out completely, that would be the 50% Fib level at 1934. So going to the 50% would already max it out. Going below that would be unusual for a wave 4. I would then probably not count it as a wave 4 anymore. And very importantly, if we go below, below the 61.8% Fib level at $19.09, then it would completely invalidate this bullish scenario, because we would cut into the wave 1 price range, which is not allowed in a wave 4. No, I'm wrong here, because it's a different wave count here. No, don't forget about that, what I've just told you. That is not relevant. It would be at 1895 when it gets invalidated. But it will already be unlikely a wave 4, if we go below 1933 anyway. And from there on, we would then expect a wave 5 to the upside. Now, I cannot at the moment give you a target for the wave 5. That depends on how low wave 4 will go. What you then have to see is that this will only finish wave 3 in white. There will then be a wave 4 in white. And then there will be a wave 5 in white. So this is sort of the roadmap, how in the bullish scenario I would see this play out. Okay, how long it takes time-wise, I'm not able to tell you really. This is always the hardest bit to talk about timings, time-wise. But yeah, as you can see, I would primarily expect now this uptrend to continue with very shallow retracements until we've reached that wave 5. And what is going to happen then, if we reach this wave 5, that would then again be a higher level, wave 1, that has been completed here. The first meaningful wave to the upside. And we would then come down in a wave 2. That wave 2 in itself would consist of an ABC pattern, most likely. There are various corrective wave patterns that can play out here, but most likely an ABC. And that ABC would correct this entire move, this entire 5-wave move would be corrected in a wave 2 in an ABC pattern. That would be another entry point for anybody who didn't get in basically before, because after this wave 2 we will start a massive rally. That's what you would expect based on the bullish scenario, because that would then be a wave 3. A wave 3 to the upside is normally very, very bullish. So normally, and I don't know where that wave 5 will end, let's just assume it will end where I just put it, which would probably not be the case, but let's say it will end somewhere at around 2176. Then just to give you a feel of that move that is expected, we would then expect a move down again into the region of at least 2037, so basically the current price range. That's the minimum requirement, or expectation at least, and possibly even down here to 1952, or even down to $18.91. So a wave 2 can expand quite a lot. We will be able to specify that further when we know how long wave 1 was, and then we can calculate the length of wave C as well in this ABC pattern. But that is sort of the bullish scenario. Again, I would give that a 60% probability. In the bearish scenario, what would need to happen? As I said, we would now need to break below, first of all, that wave 1 high at 1895. That would invalidate it completely, and then we will probably see another lower low even lower than $18.11. Because we only really touched that overall target area slightly. We haven't really come down into it very deeply. But this correction for the silver price has been lasting for a long time now. Yeah, we can just double check that again on the daily. You see this correction really started already in July 2020. After the wave 1 high, we came down in a wave A, we moved up in a wave B, all corrective. And then we came down in the wave C. So it's pretty much 2 years correction. So this could really be the end of this 2-year lasting correction in the silver market, which would be amazing. And then we can expect higher prices that could take us, just double check that. Just to give you a rough idea, that could take us all the way up to $48 in the next larger move. Now again, that might take months to play out, or maybe even years. All right, and that's my updated view about silver. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please also check out my main channel, More Crypto Online, and the link for that is in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.